You alright guys, welcome back to Jurassic Unicast. I'm James.
I'm Steve.
Well, hey. And today we are going somewhere very special that we've been kindly invited to. Excuse me. We're currently on our way to pick up Tom Fishenden.
As you know, it's Tom_Jurassic.
Tom_Jurassic. Yeah, we're going to go for a little bit of cheeky breakfast on the way because we're on our way to Cambridge, to the headquarters of Frontier.
Yes. For dun, dun, dun.
Jurassic World Evolution. Oh look, there's someone else.
Hey.
Hello, Tom.
What's up? Morning, guys. How's everyone watching the vlog doing?
Play Jurassic World Evolution!
And we've got a lovely little gift from Tom, actually. It was nice of him. Nice little matchbox set of models, cars. Thanks, Steve, for the G-Force around the corner.
It's alright.
But yeah, very appreciated. But yeah, we're just heading there now. Hopefully we'll report back shortly. We should, we're all excited, aren't we?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely buzzing.
Honestly, so hyped.
So we'll see how we go on. So, just to put things into perspective, Steve and I are 11 years older than Tom.
So, yeah.
We're very old men, you see here. So, yeah.
But at least they get a different age range to comment on the game, you know? They're going to be loving this feedback.
Exactly. Isn't the age for Jurassic World Evolution something like age is 3 and up?
I think I meet that criteria.
Yeah, we're
Just about.
We're just on the upper. Up.
Mentally, I'm probably about 6, so, you know, gonna get some varied feedback.
That's alright. So we've arrived at Frontier, but we're a little bit early, so we're just sitting around chilling. Steve's currently playing Jurassic World Evolution.
No, Jurassic World Alive.
Jurassic World Alive, not Jurassic World
If
Evolution.
only we were playing Jurassic World Evolution.
Tom's asleep in the back. No,
Well, I was, but no.
no, we're just don't know, just have a little discussion about what we expect, what we hope from the day. We're going to be quite lucky. We get to play the game, and there's not really a limited time that we're allowed. So, but there's 3 parts of the game: science, entertainment, and
Security.
And we're going to do one of those each.
I will be doing the science bit. You will be doing
security, which I am super hyped about because ACU were one of the coolest things about Jurassic World.
And I am going to be doing entertainment.
Yeah, you got stuck with entertainment, didn't you?
I did, well, to be fair, these two decided what they were doing and didn't really give me an option. But, you know...
It's first come, first served.
This is why you pay attention to group chats.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to entertain the hell out of you all.
Not in a sexual way.
No.
But but we hope to.
Tom's had Smarties, that's why he's
a bit hyper.
No.
We'll be interviewing a couple of people from Frontier, a bloke called Jonny Watts and Michael Brookes.
Yeah.
We spoke to Michael Brookes, did a pop quiz at the Frontier Expo last year.
Yep.
Last year, November.
September.
It was October.
Oh.
Because that's what
September.
my mum's
He didn't even go, and he knows better enough. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So
Well, that was a really cool day, wasn't it? So
Is it
we're
bad
hoping...
I don't know the date it was though? Because that was
Yeah,
my
no, it's
mum's
quite bad.
birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But no, it was awesome though. We loved it.
Yeah.
What a day that was.
So we're going to hope to test Michael Brookes' knowledge, see if, you know...
See if he's improved, because
Yeah.
he did a really good score last time in the pop quiz.
Yeah, I've got these notes down here of all the scores, so let's see if you can beat his Jurassic knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be good.
I'm excited.
So am I.
He got 7.
Oh, you've got to do a proper reveal.
So, we Steve has found some goodies in the back of his car.
Don't know who put them here.
obviously have a look.
We've got some chips.
Because we're obviously unpaid. We can only afford Audi's cola.
Hey! Viva the cola.
Audi's Red Thunder.
Hey!
The best. Jive.
It's not
Like
even
a
close
Twix,
to the brand
but cheaper.
You know, have a break.
Is that a kit
Have
dog?
a choco break. Ridged.
Oh,
For your pleasure.
I say Steve loves the ridged crisp.
And some protein kits.
This is what a budget does, guys. A budget does this.
when you are.
Right, we're Jurassic Unicast, and we're joined here today with Jonny Watts. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Yeah, basically, we're just going to ask you a few questions roughly about the game. Not going into too much detail, obviously. But one of the first questions I want to say is, what inspired Jurassic World Evolution to be set across the 5 deaths?
Well, a great question, because obviously we're all fans of Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, read the books, and yeah, the 5 deaths. What an opportunity to like sort of explore areas which haven't really been explored in the film. What it also offers in the game is progression. Your first island starts off easy, slower pace. You work your way through. You know, again, I'll say that Isla Pina, really, really difficult, really small island, and then yes, you can end up unlocking Nublar as well for your samples.
Yeah, can't wait for it.
Yeah.
In Jurassic World Evolution, we have obviously 3 different routes you can take: science, security, and entertainment. When building the game, how did you approach each area differently?
Yeah, really interesting. So when you know, I was trying to think, you know, what sort of game we want to make. When I read the books, so that's how I started many years ago, reading books even before I saw the film. It was like, what would you do if you could clone dinosaurs? Is that moral choice? Now, I ended up doing a zoology degree, so of course,
Oh, really?
I would go down the science route, you know, trying to genetically engineer, discover the purest dinosaurs so I could really understand them. But people play the people in the book all have their different motives, and in the films have the different motives, and I think the players will. And so what we wanted to do was give the player that moral choice. But what's really interesting is the narrative weaves them all together. Is that you'll find out, without giving it too much away, that none of them are really bad. Each route is fine, and whichever route you do, life will find a way. Or, yeah.
Perfect. So how long has the game been in development for?
So I have 2 answers to this. I have the answer of in terms of actual, you know, real development. It's been 2 years,
Okay.
and that's when we first started talking to Universal about it. But I've been making this game since I was 3 years old.
Yeah, I think we all have.
Yeah, exactly. I love dinosaurs, and that's why we did it. Also, interestingly, is all our games are made using the Cobra engine, and so we've been animating animals for such a long time that there's even a little bit of Connectimals. I don't know if you remember that game. There was a Connect game with little fluffy lion cubs. Some of that technology makes the dinosaurs, some of the quadrupeds move around. So there's a little bit of Connectimals in Jurassic World Evolution.
Yeah, so in that you've kind of took some of the stuff that you've learned from the past and brought it into
Absolutely.
the next game.
Absolutely. So again, we started the game not from a standing start. You know, we had the momentum of this engine which can move animals around, and we've done management games before. So yeah, very exciting.
Okay. What was your favourite dinosaur to work on? Obviously, the ones that have already been released so far.
Yeah.
And like, what about them is what you enjoyed doing the most?
The easy answer is we talk about the T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex. You know, again, when I just heard that roar, amazing, absolutely amazing. I don't actually know which dinosaurs have been released, but my favourite dinosaur is the Pachycephalosaurus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonehead.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it. You know, I loved it when I was a kid in all the dinosaur books. And when I saw in the Lost World, you know, sort of butting
Dream
that
come true.
dream come true. And now we've made it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so that's my favourite.
Were you lucky enough to meet the god that is Jeff Goldblum?
I did.
What was he like?
I have a great story actually. I think it's great. You think it's really so. Hopefully we've established that. I'm a little bit of a fanboy of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World and all things that. When I got married in the Dominican Republic, and so we landed, and rather than just trying to sort out all the venue and stuff like that, I went to Santo Domingo, where the amber market is, and bought a piece of amber, which had an insect inclusion in. And this is back in like sort of 1997. I actually showed Jeff Goldblum my piece of amber. That's when and what a charming man. He understood, you know, had this passion. He had the passion. He's just a charming gentleman.
Yeah, he uses
amazing.
charisma, doesn't he?
Yeah.
In your opinion, what was the most important aspect to get right in making the game? The concept, the story flow, or the dinosaurs and animations?
Well, it's almost all that. I'd say the most important thing is authenticity. That we wanted this to be more Jurassic than Jurassic. So much so that, you know, you look on everybody's desks around here, we have our dinosaurs, we put the books, watch the films. And what was really great about this authenticity was working with Universal, is that, you know, rather than them being, you know, oh, we're fearful of like sort of giving the work that we're doing for them to approve, we embraced it. You know, our job was to make sure it got approved without any tweaks. But even when he wanted to tweak something, fine. We want this to be as authentic as possible.
Yeah, and it shows in the game.
Oh, well, thank you.
It does, yeah.
Right, bit of a personal question now. How did you get into Jurassic Park?
How did I?
Yeah.
Well, as I say, reading dinosaur books from about the age of 3 onwards. You know, again, as I say, it's absolutely true that the reason I did a zoology degree was because of dinosaurs. I wanted to know how animals work, and that's it. And then, you know, the books of Michael Crichton. I just love the science. The plausibility of it all, the research that he did, the attention to detail, the authenticity, and it's a question, you know, can we clone dinosaurs? Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very controversial question.
Mike?
In your opinion, who would win, T-Rex or Spino?
Oh, T-Rex.
Oh, good man.
Good.
Absolutely, and you can try that in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, sweet.
I would say one thing though, that depending on how you genetically modify your dinosaur, you can change the outcome.
Yeah.
But the base dinosaur, T-Rex, absolutely number 1.
Okay, right, we've just got 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, we've asked this to a few people, and they've scored pretty well. But in 30 seconds,
Yep.
we want you to name as many characters from the Jurassic franchise as possible. So,
Okay. I've got no.
So tell me when I can start.
Okay. Okay.
you'll hear
Ready?
an alarm go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
John Hammond, Dr. Alan Grant, Dr. Harding, Ellie Sattler, Dennis Nedry. Oh my God! All of, they're all in the game.
The pressure.
Ian Malcolm, Ray Arnold, Robert Muldoon,
5 seconds.
Roland Tembo. Oh, the pressure is amazing. Yeah, should be doing all the Jurassic World. That's it. That's all I've done.
I think you've topped, equalled the top of.
I should have done better than that.
Frontier Bo.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good job.
Oh, that's terrible. I should have said Cabot, Isaac, and yeah.
Did you have any of the original Jurassic Park toys from Kenner?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't.
You going to buy any of the new toys?
No.
There's certainly a few.
No,
desks around.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the game again and again and again.
Okay.
It's a real toy. It's a virtual tool. Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for your time, mate.
That's all right.
Been a pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you for
Lovely
answering
to meet
those.
you.
Okay. I'm so disappointed. I should have named more. Maybe.
Ready when you are.
And it's we're back with the Jurassic Unicast, representing the Jurassic Park podcast, and we're joined here with Michael Brooks. Say
Yeah.
hello.
Hi there.
Yeah. How's it going?
Yeah, all good. We're just preparing for launch. It's quite a busy time, but it's coming
Exciting.
together nice. Oh, yeah.
Very exciting time.
There's always that little moment when you know the game's gone live and then other people are able to get their hands on it.
Yeah, and you can finally relax a little bit.
Well, only for a little while.
Yeah, until the next big project.
Okay, so the first question, has this been the most enjoyable game out of all the Frontier's projects to make?
Oh, it's certainly up there. I mean, just the sheer sort of scale of it and being a Jurassic fan, that's pretty cool. And there's also something about, I mean, the very first game I worked on here was a game called Dog's Life. And you just basically controlled a dog going around on this adventure. And there's just something sort of magical about watching creatures move under And then doing that with dinosaurs and seeing how they react with each other, and it's just incredible.
Yeah, it's good. What was your favourite dinosaur to work on out of all the ones that's been released so far?
So I'm very much a traditionalist on favourite dinosaur, and that's the T-Rex.
Yeah.
I love the Tyrannosaur.
Johnny said the same.
Yeah, the roar. I mean, that was the dinosaur as a kid. There were the T-Rex and there were the Triceratops fighting each other. So.
Yeah. Do you feel like people were the guys that worked here on the team that's in charge of the animation? Do you feel that they felt the same as you did with regarding the T-Rex? Do you think they really put their heart and soul to make
definitely.
sure that if one dinosaur
Definitely.
they
I mean,
got bang on?
Obviously, we worked alongside Universal,
Yeah.
and they kind of approved all the arts and the animation that we do. So we sent them a compilation of the various animations we've done, and then the film animators said, "Well, these are amazing," and of course we're doing them in real time. So.
Of course, yeah.
That's good. And were you lucky enough to meet Jeff Goldblum?
I was, yes. I met him at a press event in LA, and there's even a photo of me dancing with him. So.
Oh, brilliant.
But yeah, he was awesome to meet.
Did he tread on your toes?
No, he did not. No. Well, he's a jazz musician as well, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
Okay, so, in your opinion, what was the most important thing to get right in the game? The concept, the story flow, or the dinosaurs and animations?
I think the most important thing was to make sure that it felt like Jurassic. So it's lots of little things that contributed to that.
Yeah,
so
of
make
course.
sure you had sort of authentic audio, trying to get all the actual actors to play their characters, and we were lucky to get Billy Wong and Jeff Goldblum and Bryce Dallas Howard on board. The artwork matching, just bringing it all together and making sure it felt Jurassic.
Yeah.
That's good. The islands have their own personalities, and how did this idea come around?
So we took the idea because we were looking at sort of the history of the lore for Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, and while there's been some activity on Sauna, there's that little reference to the Cinco Muertes.
Yeah.
I think there's a map on the boat, wasn't it? And we just felt that nothing had really been done with those islands, and we really wanted to kind of expand on that and try and see what we could do with it. And Universal, they trusted us basically to just say, okay, go ahead and add to the existing Jurassic World. And then of course we're looking at the islands, and we want it to feel more than just going island. So we try to make sure that each island has its own challenges and character, different obstacles you need to face. And of course, as you progress through the islands, you develop new technology, new dinosaurs. So then you can come back to your earlier islands and really spruce them up so you can get that 5-star rating.
Perfect.
Yeah. Did you ever consider making it a Jurassic Park title rather than Jurassic World, or was it always because of the way the franchise has gone, it makes sense to be with the relevant?
Yeah, I mean,
title?
Universal approached this. It's Jurassic World for them now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we referenced the earlier films. You've got little unlocks and things,
Course,
and
yeah.
sort of lore snippets scattered throughout. But it's definitely Jurassic World now, rather than Park.
Okay. And how did you get into Jurassic Park?
How did I get into it? I saw it on video first, I think. Yes. Very long time ago.
VHS.
Yes.
Yeah,
All those years ago.
Okay, just a few more questions. In your opinion, who would win, T-Rex or Spino?
T-Rex.
Good man.
Oh, good.
His bite force is way beyond that of the Spinosaurus.
Okay, the last question. We had a podcast quiz review in the Frontier Expo.
Oh,
Do you
the
remember
number
rightly?
of characters.
We want to see if you've got up for the challenge of trying to beat your previous score.
Which was 7.
Right, I can
Okay.
have a go.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a 30-second countdown.
Right.
3-second countdown.
3-second countdown for 30 seconds. Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Dr. Ian Malcolm, John Hammond, Dr. Ali Satma, Roland Tenbo, and then it's all going blank. Claire Deering, Owen Grady, Vic Hoskins,
Matched it.
and I need one more. Brain's going.
10 seconds.
Adu Sidhu, AJ Sidhu, something like that.
Yeah.
No.
RJ, yeah.
Yeah. No.
You beat it by 1. Mind
I
blank.
wouldn't mind. I actually do know them all.
And that's done. You got 8.
Yeah.
So you did 1 better than last time, but it's 1 less than Johnny.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's why he's the
Do you know
boss.
what? It's
That's it,
progress.
yeah.
It's progress. It's progress.
And it is Friday, so your brain's just completely
It is.
fried from the week.
It's almost pub time.
That's it. I don't blame you. But no, that's it. That's perfect.
Excellent.
Thank
Thank you very much.
mate. Appreciate that.
Good to meet you both.
Thank you.
There's nothing on the screen. Okay, so we're currently playing. There's Steve, Tom. Over here, we've got the Outpost guys, Jack and Alex. How you doing? But yeah, we're not allowed to film the screens. So this is the best you're going to get is these ugly mugs.
Thanks. My face right after these.
No, apart from Bo, of course.
Thank you. That's better.
Hey Steve, what did you think of Jurassic World Evolution then?
No, it's really good.
Not bad. All right, not bad.
It is Maya. Did not realise you were still filming.
Well, it's a video log, guys. Come on, you've got to film somewhere. This is the only place I probably can film. So look, Chris Pratt loving life at the front with his Raptor squad. Yeah, so we're just gonna have a little quick chat with some fellow Jurassic fans.
Do you want this one on camera?
Yeah, you can do if you want. It's a Bo.
Yes.
How's your day been?
I don't know where to look. That's where I look.
Yeah.
My day's been really good. It was super nice to meet you guys. Lovely to show you guys the game. I've said this to some of them upstairs as well. We've seen the game in several iterations. We've played the game ourselves and stuff, but watching fans of the game play and just people experiencing it for the first time is such a treat for me. So really glad I got to do that today. So thank you so much for coming. And I hope
Thank you
you're
very
all
much.
excited.
Thank you very much for letting us go.
Cheers,
It's brilliant. Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
Thank you. Oh, we were having
Video.
a little emotional moment.
We was. So we're just having a little quick chat about your day and it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful day.
I'm not leaving. Security's gonna have to take me out.
Yeah,
He's chaining himself to the wall.
Bo, get security. I guess we're gonna have to leave now, gents.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Should we play some foosball before we go?
Yes. I will win.
Hi, this is James from Jurassic Unicast, and I'm joined here with Bo de Vries from Frontier Developers. Say hi.
Hello.
And we're just about to do the pop quiz 30 seconds challenge. So your timer.
When you hit the timer start, you can go.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, Alan Grant, Ian Malcolm. That does not make it better. Ellie Sattler, Dr. Wu, Claire Deering, Owen Grady, Rexy. Blue. Does that count?
No.
Oh, okay.
Human characters.
Character. Okay. The assistant. I don't know.
The assistant?
I feel like I should know.
Come on,
stuff.
5 more.
5 more.
Kids.
The kids. The blonde girl.
I don't know their names.
Okay.
That was a pretty
Timmy.
solid start there.
Timmy. Should we give her Timmy right at the end? Because I feel a bit sorry for her only getting about 5.
What's the girl's name?
Lex.
Lex and Timmy. That's it.
Yeah. You forgot Zach and
and
Gray.
Raptor guy.
Owen.
Owen.
Claire.
Oh, say those.
Oh, did you?
Claire
I said Claire.
Nedry.
Are you thinking of
Dennis
Barry?
Nedry.
Dennis Nedry.
Oh.
That's the other Raptor guy, Barry.
Barry. Oh, yeah, the
I
assistant.
was thinking of clever girl guy.
Oh, Muldoon.
Yeah, that's
Socks.
the one. When you say it, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone does though, don't they, after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sprung that on me. My goodness.
That's alright, that's the best way though.
Who's
You get the
old
honest.
guy?
What, Hammond?
Yeah. Why did they say his name? Oh my God.
You've been kicking yourself
Yeah.
all day going.
Yeah, all day, literally, right now.
Him.
That guy.
Roland Tembo.
Well, of course I know. Owen Grady. Oh my gosh.
Hopefully we'll be back later with some more developers to go up against Bo, and hopefully she won't look as...
She equalled Michael Brooks.
she equalled Michael
good,
Brooks'
that's
first
good.
go, yeah, so...
That's something.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Well, gentlemen, what a day. So we're just on our way home from Frontier. Stephen's eating the jive. Tom is eating a jive or having a jive. Yeah, no.
Right, there you go.
Let's just say it was.
Mate, what a day. The game is absolutely incredible. It's unbelievable. And I'm still trying to get drive out of my mouth. It's the weirdest thing I've said today. But
and there's been a few.
Yeah.
Definitely been a few.
So we scheduled from 11 till I think I said about 3, and the time's now 6:30 and we've just left. So we've had a lot of extra content, and we played the game for I think 3.5 hours non-stop, and it felt like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, we've got some game footage of that, which is good. And it just goes so quick. It's a bit like when you used to play The Sims. You just well, the game's not like The Sims, but just how time would just fly. That light is really blinding me. Hold on. Yeah, so I don't know what I was going to say.
Yeah, so it got to the point where we've been playing this for like 3.5 hours, and it come to our point where the developers were ready for us to do the interviews.
And we was like, no! We didn't want to give up playing, did we?
Yeah, it's like, let me just hatch this Dilophosaurus, or I need to fix up this power grid. It's like, no, can't, we got to go. And interview. Tom's yeah, it's just difficult to come away. It was difficult to come away from the game because we got so involved in it, and it's definitely a game that's going to ruin some people's lives, because that's all you're going to be doing for 6 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you've got kids, enjoy them now.
So the good news is, Tom, would you like to share?
It was really down to earth and really, really nice. Bo was awesome. Johnny was awesome, Michael was awesome, just everyone really cool, and they made the day such a pleasure, and it was really nice meeting them, and also the Outpost boys.
Yeah, no, that was good. It was good having a little fan meet up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Those guys really get really down to earth, and it's good to you know, speak to another few members in the community that want the same things that we want. So that was really good to get their opinions and their thoughts of the day. Oh.
Guys, do you want to know something funny?
Yeah. We're going to do a little pop quiz between the three of us in the car in about 2 seconds. So we are going to name as many characters as we can in 30 seconds between the three of us. 3, 2, 1.
Robert Muldoon.
Alan Grant.
Robert Muldoon. Alan Grant. Ellie Sattler. Zara Young. Claire Deering. Owen Grady. Lowry Crothers.
How do you America?
How do you America?
Zara.
Yeah.
Claire.
Kelly Malcolm.
Amada.
Lex and Tim. Gennaro. Muldoon.
Tembo.
Nick Van Owen.
Dieter.
And actually, this is a minute timer. And I don't know anymore. I can't think.
Hammond.
Zach Gray.
Zach and Gray. Oh my
Josh
God.
the Gyrosphere guy.
Yeah, Carter.
Ludlow.
Dieter. Amanda Kirby.
John Hammond.
Paul Kirby. Eric Kirby.
Ian Malcolm. I don't know if we said that already.
John Hammond.
Sarah Harding.
Yeah.
Dr. Harding from the first one.
Jerry Harding. Yeah. And
Sarah Harding.
Joffrey.
The gate.
Raise the sock. So I don't know how many we did. We'll have a little recap soon.
Done.
So we think we got between 27 and 28, but we're not sure because I think 1 or 2 we might have said at the beginning. That's not bad.
No.
Well, that was a minute timer.
Yeah.
So we average at that about 13 to 15, which is still good. Still pretty. It's still
Yeah. Considering people are hitting 9, but then we're hearing this question all the time.
Yeah. Lots of practice. But yeah, that's the car journey pop quiz.
Hey.
Okay, so we have finally made it back to Thurrock in Essex, where we both live. It's been a great day. We've dropped Tom off, so Tom's no longer here.
Yeah, it's just us two.
And yeah, just a bit of a quick recap, really. Just an awesome, amazing day. We learnt a lot from the game. And
from the staff that worked there.
The staff were fantastic. Like, you can't ask for, you know.
It's just well, we've been reassured of what we already knew, that this game is just gonna be you know, completely amazing, and it's gonna be what we want from Jurassic Park game.
It's fans. The fans have made the game.
Yeah.
It's, you know, if you could get hold of a game and produce it yourself, it's literally what you'd want.
Yeah.
Stunningly beautiful to look at.
Sounds. Well, the fact is, it's detail. The detail of every little thing. We had a quick 10 minutes in the audio lab.
Yeah.
And we found out stuff that I never knew existed on, like, making games. And
yeah,
on this, if you zoom into close to a creature's mouth, you can hear like his lips moving and his tongue
lapping.
Going. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I think one of the dinosaurs alone has 80 different sounds. Yeah. 80, like that. Just to put that into perspective, every single thing that you see on it,
yeah,
is individually been done. It's just so much effort and time.
Like 200 animations, and they said there's like 40 dinosaurs in the game, over 40, spread over like 200 different animations, and it's just incredible. Yeah,
but wow.
Yeah, what a day.
So don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Jurassic Unicast, and on YouTube at Jurassic Unicast as well.
Facebook, Instagram,
everything Jurassic Unicast.
A massive shout out to Brad Jose for organising everything. So
please follow the podcast and websites and everything that Brad does for the community. Yeah. Without him, we wouldn't have had this opportunity. So we thank you massively.
If you check out his website, JurassicParkPodcast.com, he has links to everything on there, and you know, there's a bit on there of Meet the Team, and you can see, you know, all the contributors and all their contents on there.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's the easiest place to find all the contributors to the Jurassic Park podcast. So thanks.